was that a raid? Oh, thank you. Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Oh, I just got to follow as well. Oh my goodness, I text and drive here. You can't text and drive. Oh, another one. Is that Big Sexy Griff, is it? You're the one that gave me a follow and a raid? Well, thank you very, very, very much. Appreciate that. Pressure's on me now to perform and entertain. Thanks for that. And not stall. I've already failed at one. And the other follow was it cause I can't? If that's cause I can't, if that's what it means, I love it. I love the way you've done that. Oh, hello. I finally got a traffic violation for the red light. Oh, well thanks guys. And welcome to the stream. I hope you've all had a good week and stuff like that, and especially with the hosts you've been streaming, have you? Right up here. Bushnell. Okay, I was reading it as Bushels, which is a coffee brand. Alright, where do you want this? Anyone here? Come on, you're a farm. Where do you want this? Oh, you're gonna make me back in, aren't you? Can I get around? Hopefully I can get around. I'd just rather come around and back in. And yeah, oh look! I'll tell you what a huge difference between yesterday's stream on ETS and today's stream on ATS. Everything that could go wrong went wrong yesterday, but today, look at this. Thank you. Make it nice and easy for me now. Nice and easy. Watch me stuff it up. Now I've said that. Yeah, watch this. Look how easy it is as I go through the barn wall. Take out the house. Hook up to the tractor. Now we're looking on this side for room. Try using the right button. Oh, it works. Look at that. I can use the right button. So, oh, and the other news. Oh, I was saying about my news of me finishing half an hour early on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays. The other news was a trucking sim news, which I have mentioned a few times. Yeah, that's probably right. That's what insurance is for, right? The other news is, if you don't know and you're a trucking sim fan, currently it's ATS's from what I can gather, I've been told earlier on, but SCS are currently testing a multiplayer function for the game, and you can actually access it. So yeah, I know there's Truckers MP, but Truckers MP is independent, it's not part of SCS. Where's the button? See, it's getting all dark. I can't see the buttons on my wheel now. You can access it. They released it on a forum post. They didn't fully release it publicly because they want not too many people on the multiplayer to test it. But you can have up to 8 friends with you. You'll get traffic, unlike Truckers MP. You'll get When you get a job, like whoever gets a job first from a company, then the rest of you also get the option to take the same cargo to the same location, which is good, I think, anyway. Because that was one thing with Truckers MP, as fun as it was, apart from the fact that you're worried about getting taken out by someone all the time. Where did we end up? We ended up there. We're trying to get to Seattle, aren't we? Oh, I don't think I got the choice. I don't have the choice, because the only company. I've got a bit of rules and goals going on here for the people in you, and wondering why I'm just selecting these ones. And if you want to know what they are, you just type in !truck into chat, and the rules and that, and the goal that I'm trying to get. I've got a little competition going between ETS2 and ATS at the moment. I streamed ETS2 yesterday, so the day before this. And yeah, I've got some little guidelines and rules I'm sticking to and trying to get to a goal. The first one, I can get to 100 garages and $100 million in the bank. I want to know which one I can do it the quickest on, or whether or not it's going to be, yeah, pretty much the same. Oh, really? They swear by the beta. Yeah, well, what I saw a video of it, posted by probably the prominent trucking sim YouTuber, Twitch streamer, explaining why they didn't post it publicly, and yet he's got like hundreds of thousands of followers, and he let them know. So, but yeah, it looked really good. I like the fact that's one thing I didn't like. I missed about Truckers MP was the fact that you didn't have traffic to give it a bit more realism to it. And sometimes it could get a bit lonely, especially if you're on there yourself waiting for your friends to turn up. And then the trying to organise jobs and pickups and delivery so you all go in the same place in a convoy, which was always a bit of a hassle sometimes. Oh, which job did I just take? Anyway, yeah, and I know they're having synchronizing issues. They release it on a forum post. Go and read the forum post. They'll tell you how to get to the beta. It's just basically enabling the experimental branch on Steam. There's a code there you got to get. Let me just check to see how many gears this thing's got. That goes into neutral, does it? 13 gears, okay. So I know which shift to press first. But yeah, and they just got little... have synchronization issues just with the weather and stuff at the moment, with a lot of things. But yeah, no, from what I saw, it looked really, really good. I mean, I've always wanted an in-game multiplayer. As much as Truckers MB can be fun, a lot of us just want to have a bit of time where you can drive around without worrying about someone crashing into you, and just doing it with your friends and stuff like that. So I'm guessing 95% chance that they'll bring it. I don't know, something might end up wrong and stuff like that where they go, oh no, we won't. But I mean, if Truckers MP has had no issues whatsoever, well, they obviously have had issues, but they've ironed out most of them. I'm sure they talk to SES and all that kind of stuff. I suppose when they have issues, so SES has been sort of, let's get some lights on, eh? There we go. How's that? Like I said, I always like to see what I'm going to crash into. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will come out. But they do if you want to try it out and you haven't tried it out, like I said, go to the SES forums. It's currently for ATS only as far as I'm aware. I've pressed the wrong shifter key, well done. I don't know why they do that. Why it's a different key depending on how many gears you've got. Oh yeah. Normally you don't have to wait too long for that to happen with me, Red. Yeah, so like I said, just go to the forum post, because you get the code and everything there, but just read everything, because they do really emphasise that it's experimental at the moment and stuff like that. So they highly recommend that you back up your save games and your profiles. So you can have it, like I said, up to 8 people with you. It does have the CB radio type thing, and it sounds more realistic than the Truckers MP one as well, which is really, really good. So you can talk to your mates and stuff like that. And the only thing is you got to have the exact same map DLCs and cargo DLCs to play. So the thing is, if you got a friend that doesn't have the same amount of DLCs as you, say they're missing a map DLC or something like that, what you can do is you can get them to host, and you'll be able to join them because you've got the same amount of DLCs as they have, or the same ones. But if you host one and they're missing one, they can't join you. And if you find that out and go, oh, that's all right, I'll disable the DLC so you can join. It turns out at the moment you can disable it, but as soon as you go back into the MP, you automatically enable it. So now I did cabin view on the way just before, so bumper view this time, and let me get the mirrors up, let me get the GPS up, get rid of the border, switch the view, change the gear. It's a hard life being a trucker, and get all the nice sounds come through. Get up the hill. You've got another 7 gears to go through. Surely you can get up the hill on this. Hopefully you can still hear me over the sounds when I'm on the outside. The reason I love this view is because, especially with the ATS, because the truck sounds so wonderful. You just get the raw power sound from the engine and the loud thundering and crack from the thunder and lightning. Or lightning and thunder if you want to go in the order it turns up. Do I risk going to 7th? Going uphill, lose momentum? No, I'm alright. So we've got 1 hour, we've got 1 hour, just under 2 hours. I'm just looking at the time and looking at how long it's going to take to get to delivery. We're at 47,000, so I'm still, oh geez, that almost blinded me actually, that light. It's like looking at a flash in the camera. $47,000 now. With ETS I'm currently on 76 or 79,000. It's just the interesting thing, so the first stream I did a lot more deliveries than ATS than I did with ETS, but ended up with this, oh Jesus, disorientating, that flash. But ended up with a lot less cash, about 20 grand difference between ETS and ATS. Which is one of the reasons why I'm contemplating changing the rule about the truck having to be no more than 250,000 for both. Because the trucks are cheaper on ATS than ETS, but clearly I must be getting more from my deliveries on ETS than I do with ATS. The hassles of living in a country that has everything cheaper than everywhere else, I suppose. Probably why everything's cheaper in the ATS than ETS. And you get paid less because it goes further. I've got the high beam on, eh? Yeah, I do. I'll tell you what, it'll be good when I get the first trucks. It'll be really, really good when I can be able to get my first trucks. So I know what gear setup there is, and then I can get used to knowing what speed I need to change gear. Now, can I do right on red here? Every time I try and do a right on red, no, that's not the gear I want. That's the gear I want. I end up getting a ticket. So I never know when you can turn right on red or when you can't. Oh, there's no cars about. Why are you green for this amount of time? Come on. Oh, okay, it's not all... Okay. Oh, well, that did not explain it. You can do it if you come to a complete stop before the line first. Oh, we'll see, yeah. That's where it's hard for me, so you don't do that where I live, where in the country I live. We only come to a complete stop because we see a car coming, so we know if we keep going we'll crash, otherwise we slow down, see nothing's coming and carry on. So that's what I'm used to. I get to the line, I see the red there, okay, can I turn right on red, is there any cars coming? No, I just keep going. So I might fully stop before I do it. Give it a go. .25 mile an hour. See, with yesterday's stream I sort of came with a turn like this, but the difference is with this one I've actually made it. Let me in, go on, be a good friendly trucker. There's a good lad. Oh, you be it. Yeah, the only difference is I'm still on the road here, where yesterday's stream I ended up way off the road. Oh yeah, I've done that too. Well, especially with truckers MP, I would turn it off and just barrel around everywhere at full speed until they limited it. But I mean, I've got well, so, I mean, because some of it's ridiculous of how easy you can get a ticket for, you know, speeding. As soon as you speed, it's like there's a cop always behind you, one always at a set of traffic lights, and it's ridiculous. But I've got a mod that sort of, well, I had two mods. One of them reduced the amount of time, well, it gave you sort of a chance of not getting a ticket. So like you would only get a ticket every 75% of the time, or it gave you, you know, a 3% chance of not getting a ticket or something like that. I had that mod for a while. I've got an AI one, and what the AI traffic one, and what that does is it sort of reduces the amount as the cop goes past, the cops on the road. And if there isn't a cop around with that mod, when you go through a red light or speed, then you don't get a ticket at all. It's sort of like in real life. And it's a good little AI traffic mod too, because it just adds a bit more realism to the densities of traffic, so like rush hour traffic in the morning or in the afternoon around 4 or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. How much traffic you get depends on how big the city is, or if whereabouts you are, and the time of day. When I first used it, I used it on ETS. You can get it for ETS to and ATS. Don't tip over. ATS and I need to get in the other lane. It is this way, isn't it? Yep, all good, all clear across now. And the difference driving, which one, this one? It's not, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, I was worried then. Yeah, the difference between, especially driving at night, a lot of times there wasn't that many cars around. It was so lonely with that mod. But it's just realistic. You drive around at night, there's not going to be, especially out in the rural, out in the countryside, and there's not going to be many people there at all. I'll go back into cab view when we get a bit closer so I can just use the mouse to look around. So I've got to remember when you're in the bumper view, there's a lot of things are a lot closer than they appear. Right, we'll do 35 mile an hour speed limit. Hey, hey, hey! God, it looked like he was pulling over into my lane there. I suppose I need to get into the other lane, out of guess. If I go slow enough, let you pass. Come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Good man. Alright, so we're here. We made it. Haven't made it to Seattle, which is what we're trying to do, but we've made it to here. Alright, let's go into... Oh no, I'll be right now. Oh, I might as well go into this. Oh, yeah, there's windscreen wipers, rightio. Don't need the high beam on anymore, I think we can see perfectly clear. Alright, so I'll park this up. Probably ain't going to be enough time to do another delivery. And this ends the second stream of this. We're definitely not going to be anywhere near the amount of money that we've made on ETS. For those who don't know, new to the stream, I'm doing a bit of a competition between ETS and ATS. Exclamation mark truck, that'll give you the rules, and I'm going by in the goal I'm trying to get to, see which one I can get to it first with, ETS or ATS. There you go. So, and if you got any questions, obviously just throw it in. If you want to know what mods I'm using, I actually went through and installed them live on stream, so that'll be the first streams of ATS and ETS if you want to go back and check those out. Otherwise, next week I will be releasing these on YouTube anyway. First lot of YouTube videos. Is it down here, is it? Well, that's what the indicator says. But yeah, I mean, you can always check it. It's at the beginning, so if you're going back and watch the VOD and just want to know what the mods I'm using, everything, it's within the first, 20 minutes. And some of those rules will be subject to change, obviously. This is the first time I'm doing it. I'm sure there's people out there that have done it before. This way I'm sort of doing it. Oh, goodness me. This, ATS, I always got some really interesting parking spots compared to ETS. I love it. I just love the challenge. Oh, give it a go. Give it a go. See how you get on. It'll be interesting to see, especially see the difference between where I end up and you end up. Different game style plays and stuff like that, So, well, like I said, I mean, some of those rules might change because it's a second stream that's going to just streamline everything. I'm pretty set on the goal anyway, that's a definite. The company things, that was always one of the first things that came up, so that's a definite. The only thing I'm reconsidering at the moment is the maximum of 250,000 to spend on trucks on both games. I think because of the difference in the economy and everything, even though the ETS trucks are a lot more dearer than the ATS trucks one, I'm guessing, especially since I'm definitely not paying attention to what I'm doing when I'm reversing, straighten up a bit. And there we go, well done. Yeah, so I might not do that limit. I might just go with the most expensive trucks on either one, with accessories and everything else like that, best tyres, everything like that, regardless of what the price is, because I think it'll even it out, because I'm definitely sure I'm getting more per delivery on ATS. I have to be, because I've got way more money in the bank and done a lot less deliveries. I definitely know I've done a lot less deliveries. Yeah, so basically, at the moment I'm in ATS here, I'm only delivering for the Walmart or Wahlberg, whatever they call it. And when I get another garage, then I can add another company. So then I've got 2 companies I can deliver for. So for every garage I own, I add another company I can deliver for. So with 5 garages, I can deliver for 5 different companies. Like that. And each garage has got to have... before I buy a new garage, each garage has got to be fully upgraded and filled with employees and trucks. And then from there, every delivery I do, I've got to try and make it back the best I can, which is hard to do at the moment without my own truck, because I can't sleep to bring up new contracts. But you try and get back to at least one of your garages, no matter what. Well, where one of your garages is located, that city, so a delivery to there. So... that's basically what I'm trying to do. Yeah, at the moment it's because I don't own my own trucks. It's just a bit hard to do sometimes. But I mean, that's what the company to company sort of thing is. So like when I get to a place, if I can't get back to my original place, then I've got the next steps I can take to be able to always trying to get back to one of my garages anyway, no matter what. So. That's currently what it is. But, ladies and gentlemen, Twitchville, we've come to the end of another one. I'll be back tomorrow with the farming simulator, the multiplayer, with the other challenge I'm doing with the guys there, Mr. Smoothie Lenny, Mr. Panda, and Mr. Patro, and who else ever turns up. Trying to build a big contracting business, a little different way of playing the farming somewhat. Well, it's a little different. There's a couple of people, YouTubers doing it anyway, but that's because I came up with the idea and they just copied me. Let's just go with that, eh? Whatever I tell myself. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with that, which is my Sunday, and then my Monday also the same. Tuesday, Dyson Sphere program. Hopefully the update for that would be out, so I don't have to carry on playing that, and then when it comes out I have to start a new save game. I'd rather start a new save game before I restream it on Tuesday and Thursday, and then back with ETS on my Friday and ATS next Saturday. Everything's on my schedule page. Go check it out to get your local times and days and stuff, because I'm ahead of a lot of people and days, especially in America. Obviously I know you guys are a day behind me at the moment. Well, actually all the time, but that's just the way the world is round. Or flat, depending what you believe. But anyway, a big thank you to everyone who's come along and watched, whether you've been and gone, whether you're still here or you're watching after the fact on the VOD. I hope you got a bit of entertainment out of it. I hope it killed a couple of hours for you, whatever reason. I appreciate the fact that you just come along and watch. I appreciate everyone who's followed today, the raid especially. That was just absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, guys. It was an absolute pleasure having you join chat and that and keep me company. And also to Panda and the usual suspects, Aussie Farmer and all that, for keeping me company in chat as well. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great time. If I don't see you in the next stream, I'll see you when I do. Until then, look after yourselves. Take it easy. Have a good one. Definitely have a good one. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you when I see you. Until then, see you later, guys. Bye.